video, I'm going to be making I guess it's like a 4th of July cheesecake. If you are new, I'm Laura, and this is just like Laura. We do awesome cooking videos and so much fun adventures on this channel, so make sure to click that subscribe button and give this a big like because, you know, you want to be part of this channel. I know you do. So let's just get started. Okay guys, I just wanted to do like not a side note, but I wanted to make sure I'm going to be using this recipe, this no-bake original cheesecake from Kroger. No promo as always, but I'm going to be using this kind of dessert that's already kind of made for you, which is really helpful, at least for me. I'm going to be following it for this recipe, so if you are following along, this is what I'm going to be using. The first thing we're going to be like really working on is the crust. They already have a pre-graham cracker crunch ready for you, so it's already crumbled, I guess, for you. Open it up, first of all. Put it in. Put it in. And then it looks, I mean, it's just really regular like this. So I just put this in the pan. I put the graham cracker crumbles, I guess, for my crust. Next, I'm going to be putting some melted butter in there. It calls for 5 tablespoons of melted butter and 2 tablespoons of sugar. So let's put the sugar in first because that's what it calls for. So I just put my 2 tablespoons of sugar in there, and then I'll put my 5 of butter. My pie plate that I'm going to be using is technically an 8x10 or 8x9. It's like close to there. So, and that's kind of what it calls for on the box. So I'm just reading the directions if you're wondering. So just so you know, this is what I'm going to be. So let's go put my 5 tablespoons of melted butter in the microwave until it's melted, and we're going to put this in there. Alright guys, so now I just have my melted butter. I'm going to pour this guy in there. As again, I think I already said it, but it's 5 tablespoons of butter. Alright guys, so I have all of this in there. It looks like it's like kind of getting the consistency it's looking for. I'm going to be using a spatula to just stir it to get it to the consistency, but it calls for after you kind of get this consistency. I have a tip that I found, well actually from this, but you can use a, what's this called, measuring cup, and pat it down, and it gives it a very good, but I don't think it's ready to. Okay guys, so for some reason, it's just acting like really like sticky, like it's just sticking to everything it touches, like, you know, this time, but so maybe I have it now, but it's calling for you, if it works for you, to put this down and start leveling out, but whenever I do it, it's like it sticks to the bottom, like maybe it doesn't anymore. It doesn't do it for you guys, but I don't know. Maybe it's like it still had some stick, so maybe it's just me. Alright guys, so I just finished this. I had to end up just using my clean hands and wiping it down. The measuring cup for some reason just kept sticking with the consistency of the crust. So I don't know, it was a weird kind of way, but I ended up just using my hands, which was fine because they were clean first of all, and it didn't stick. So that's a good thing. If that's kind of confusing, I just use my hands. The next thing we're gonna be doing is the filling. So I don't really know what this filling is. It just comes with this filling. So I decided I'm gonna just take away from this crust. Okay, now we're just gonna take away from this crust, and we're going to use the filling. I'm gonna get my measuring cup. Alright guys, what I meant was my mixing bowl. Next of all, it says pour 1 1/2, so 1 cup and a half of cold 2% milk. I left my milk in the refrigerator, so I'm gonna go grab that because I need it to be cold. I got my 2% milk, I left in the refrigerator for it to say cool. That's what it said. I'm gonna put this 1 cup of milk in. I do it over this thing because I know it's hard to not spill it. Pour that into the small bowl. I have 1, and now I need a half. Half is right there. Alright guys, so we have that. Again, it is 1 1/2 cups of 2% cold milk. Next we have this pre-made, I guess, mixture of the filling. It smells fantastic. Oh, it's like perfectly white. Looks like my I have my milk and I have my mixture in there. Woo woo. It's on low until blended, then mix on medium speed for 3 minutes. Got this wine ready. Yeah. Okay, alright guys, that did not take very long. I put on low. It's all mixed up with this looking texture. I don't know. I don't think you guys can see it. It's like it's it's more yellow now. So now we're gonna mix it on high for 3 minutes. 3 minutes on high, medium on medium. In 3, 2, 1, go. As after a 3-minute arm workout later, I have finally finished the filling. Okay, next guys, I have it out of all of the extra stuff that was doing it. I'm gonna just go around the edges. We're gonna put it in the crust that I have. It suggests for letting it chill, so in the refrigerator for a good hour at least. So I might check it on an hour and see if I like it, but you know what I mean. I guess this, and I'm gonna just start leveling it out. I think I'm getting it more leveled at this point. It's just not as in a tower of just stuff. I think it's more leveled out. We're gonna let this chill for a good hour. Come check it out again, and then we're gonna start topping. I know it doesn't say in the recipe, but I'm gonna put some plastic wrap around it just so there's the stuff in the refrigerator doesn't give to it. This is what I have, guys. Now I'm gonna go put it in a chiller. An hour has passed, I think, so it's been in the it has been in the refrigerator for an hour, and it's been chilling, and it looks very good, in my opinion. So I'm gonna unravel it. I'm gonna just top it. So I'm gonna be using, obviously, because it's a 4th of July cheesecake, I'm gonna be using some blueberries, and I'm gonna be using some strawberries. I'm glad that this cheesecake turned out to be white, so it just perfectly goes with all the colors. So now we're gonna just top it on there. I think I'm gonna make it try to look really cool, maybe a little bit, but you can really get creative with this. You guys afterwards. So I kind of topped it a little bit. I decided to do more of like a, what's it called? 4th of July flag, I guess. It's not exactly like the 4th of July flag, but I think it's close enough. I just added some diced strawberries and some blueberries, and I actually sprinkled just a little bit of salt. You can add powdered sugar, not salt, I'm so sorry, I meant sugar. You can add a little bit of powdered sugar if you would like to, a little bit more of a flair. But I have a special guest, 2 special guests actually today, and they are my grandpa and grandma, and they're gonna be telling me some ideas or some comments they would like to suggest for this recipe. So you guys have any suggestions or comments?
Well, I really like how you use the strawberries and the blueberries.
Oh, well, thank you.
They're very like blue. I think that's great.
Very patriotic.
Thank you so much. This is a kind of a cool idea, as again, I used a box recipe, I guess, from the No Bake Cheesecake, as you guys know from the earlier clips. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to comment down below what you thought of it, or if you actually did it. So if you used it for the 4th of July. Sure, if you guys like this video, why not tell me by clicking that subscribe button and clicking that like button, because I would love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope to see you guys in the next one. And also, ready? 3, 2, 1. Happy 4th of July! Bye, guys!